Hi, this is Joe with J. Alexander Roofing. I'm here today performing a video inspection of the roof. I'm also going to take measurement for purpose of estimate. Alright, so I'm up here on the top section. It's an extremely simple section. There's areas where these shingles are starting to wear out. I don't know if a tree fell on this as well. Some of them, like this, almost looks like it could be more of a limb dropping on it. This right here is natural wear and tear. So there's a lot of that going on, as you can see here. Leading edge of the fiberglass mat is showing. What you also have going on is when you have two layers of shingles like this, I'm starting to find areas like this right here. That's a nail working its way up back to the shingle. So what happens is you add the second layer of shingles, which is not recommended, and then if you don't use longer nails, if you don't upgrade to like 1 3/4 nails, the nails holding down the new shingles, the second layer, I should call it, they don't penetrate the deck all the way, and they actually start to work their way back up. And then right here, I don't know if we just have a soft spot from a previous leak or if that tree really landed there, because we definitely have a pretty sizable dip in the roof. And the rest of the structure looks pretty good, but we definitely have some type of sheeting damage right here because it is soft. Coming down to here, the roof gets a little more detailed, and then obviously the elephant in the room is that chimney. Make my way down, bear with me. So we do have some step flashing. Step flashing is where there's metal pieces of flashing, basically like L's. They keep the water out where the roofing and the siding meet. So what we like to do is replace all that. So we should be able to replace it. We might have to cut a trim board in there, but I mean, I guess just rest assured that's part of our base price. We always replace all the flashing. So that's the biggest detail of this. And then you also have this pan flashing across the front. So we'll make sure all that is new. We'll cover it. This right now is just it's just galvanized steel, so it's obviously starting to rust in places, and there's nothing covering these nails either, so we won't leave it like that. And then I just stepped in. There is a couple soft spots on this lower section. You can probably almost hear that. The board's cracking down there, so it looks like we are going to have a little bit of sheeting. Hopefully we don't run into a bunch of sheeting. The two layers do kind of mask sheeting problems at times, so that's something that could be a little bit of the unknown, but I don't think you're a candidate for total replacement or anything like that. Most of the sheeting should be okay, but we do have to increase your ventilation. That will ensure the decking in the next roof lasts a lot longer. And then we get to this thing. So we're obviously gonna have to talk about this and discuss it. I think the best option, unless you really use it a lot, is to just tear it down to the roof line, and then we'll roof right over top of it. If you need to rebuild, we're gonna have to involve a mason, because we are not quite capable of doing that. So not even gonna get into that. We're gonna have to talk about it face to face first and just see what you guys want done on that. Joe at J. Alexander Roofing performing a video inspection. Now I'm gonna start pulling some measurements, and I'm gonna figure up to strip it down the deck, inspect all the wood, re-nail the decking, and then we put it back together with a warranted shingle system, and I'll give you a couple different options on that. That'll pretty much do it. Thanks.